That was probably one of the hardest, most challenging scenes I've ever done in a while.
Year of our Lord, 2026.
All right, we're recording.
We're recording.
We're recording. We're back with another episode.
We're back.
Little technical issues there. We solved again.
It's solved.
Hey, we solved it.
We did it.
Okay, so we're going to bring in our guest today, which is Nick. It's going to be great, our sound guy. We got a little slideshow going. Let's get it going for him.
He actually goes by Nick the Sound Guy. That's his
He
thing,
goes by Nick, the sound guy.
which is smart.
And should we just bring him in?
Should we
Do
just
you want
be
a
like-
water or anything?
Should we just? I just drank some water. I mean,
What do you think?
I think we should get Nick in here.
Just get him in here?
Get Nick in here now.
Get
Nick,
All
get
right.
in here.
Sam,
Sam,
bring on in Nick. We got Nick on the podcast today. Look who's here. We got the
Nick.
one and only ultimate sound guy, Nick. Look at
Nick.
this guy. Come in and sit down. Make yourself at home.
I'm sorry, I thought we were shooting a commercial today. This is a little weird.
this
This is a commercial about your amazing career.
Is this okay?
You can put your-
idea of sponsors.
Put
Oh,
your
yeah.
water here. And
Oh,
then,
what kind of who's your sponsor? You got that crystal clear?
I'm clearly crystal clear. Yeah.
You ever hear
crystal lake? Yeah.
clearly Canadian?
look how Nick comes in immediately. He's like, I don't podcast much, but I'm going to dominate by moving the chair off the marks. I'm doing whatever I want.
I think you turn the volume down on this.
They're loud. Sam will. Get
Are they a
over when
little
she
bit
gets a
loud?
chance.
It's a bit loud.
Okay, yeah, I'll get her to turn it down.
can kinda hear
She's
you,
just
like, without the
adjusting your
headphones.
shot right now. Here, that looks
Oh,
good,
okay.
Sam. Sam's our new employee.
I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, she came here and cold called, and I was
what
like,
she
all
said.
right, that's it. We're giving you a job. So Sam's just getting it ready. That looks pretty good, Sam. Give him a little bit more headroom for me, please.
Well, she's the best out of Pittsburgh, I heard.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, she's a huge Sidney Crosby fan.
Yeah.
What?
Hold on, I didn't realize there was gonna be a song in here. Mind if I take off my jacket? Is
Yeah,
it okay
yeah.
to strip? I don't know. If
Oh
this is
yeah,
like a
we can turn the
family
AC
show or
on.
not.
We just thought it was perfect temperature for you, but we
Yeah.
thought wrong.
No, it's fine.
Is this live?
We do keep it clean. No, it's not live, but
It's
it'll
family
feel
friendly,
live.
so
It's-
maybe keep your underwear on. It's a family friendly podcast.
The great things about the
Here,
great.
do you want me to just set it
No,
out there?
Okay, cool.
yeah. Can you turn the AC on too, real quick? Actually, I can do it from my phone. Don't worry.
Whoa.
Oh,
Just have a
check.
seat.
I don't normally show my arms on camera, but it's okay.
Let's see him. Oh, look at that guy.
Look at those guns.
Yeah, it's from holding the boom pole all the
I
time.
know. No, he gets all the wrist strength from going like this a bunch on the dials.
Well, there's no sound
Oh,
work
yeah.
anymore, so my arms a little bit. I just stream on TikTok.
Yeah.
Make like
Before we
10
get
cents a day.
Now it's
Before we-
AI. People just hold a laptop. They're like, this is our sound mixer.
Hey Nick,
Yeah.
so adjust your mic for me, and you can move it around, do whatever, but try and keep it like a fist from your mouth for us, so we don't get bad. Well, you're a sound guy.
Check, check.
We want great sound.
Much
Even
closer than
just
that.
move your chair up.
He might be a sound guy, but he's not a podcast guy. He'll
Yeah.
adapt faster than the average person, but he still needs to know
Yeah.
what's going on.
I actually
Yeah.
run sound for a podcast, but
Okay, then there's no
That-
excuse.
so
There's
here's-
no excuse for what you're doing right now. Then
So the reason why is that's not the best mic.
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha.
you got to kind of even bring it a little bit closer.
Give me the worst mic.
Just
Okay,
even
cool.
bring it. Yeah.
you have to put it in your mouth.
I just wanted to give you the mic that had the color on it.
It's called a tonsil mic.
There we
You
go.
need to
Okay, cool.
put it in your mouth.
Is
though,
it
the other
possible
day.
to turn my volume down a little bit? My headphones?
So his headphone volume is dial 2 on top there. No,
No,
don't
not there.
touch that.
That's recording, Sam. So if you look to your left on top of the red Scarlet, there is a splitter right there with all the headphones. His is dial 2, or as we say in California,
The little black
dial
box.
de dos.
Is
Dial
that
de
good
dos.
for you?
It didn't change.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Anything?
Check.
Testing.
Hey, this is Nick the Sound Guy.
Testing,
We're
testing.
testing the audio.
He's giving us
I'm
a
an audio
test.
guy testing audio with someone else doing
He should
audio.
be the next dob number 2.
Yeah.
Dob.
Hi.
That's
Turn
a
it
Harry
way
Potter
down.
reference.
Is that better?
It's
Dobby.
the same.
It's the same.
Exact same.
Keep
like
going
when I'm at the eye
go all
doctor.
the way down.
It's all the way down.
Better
It's
or
all the way
worse?
down. You can
On
still
the HM4?
It's still full volume.
On the little black box. the box?
the little black box on top.
He's gonna be a deaf sound mixer by the end of this. He's like, I got hearing damage. What were you on set?
Oh yeah, that went way down. Now I don't hear them all.
A Michael Bay movie with explosions.
Do you want it
can't-
up a little
You
bit?
can turn it up a little bit so I hear you guys.
Yeah. So Sam,
A little bit more, or it's nothing now. Really.
Testing.
Yeah,
A little
keep
bit more.
cranking it.
A little bit. Check.
Testing. Cranking it. Keep
Keep
cranking.
a little
cranking.
bit.
Keep cranking the
Keep
volume.
cranking.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, full crank.
Okay.
Crank.
A little bit more.
Crank.
Crank. Crank. Crank.
Check.
Crank.
Check.
Is that good? You sound good in my earphones. How are you feeling in yours? Is it still too low?
A tiny bit more. If
A
you
little
go
bit more, Sam?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
So-
all right.
testing.
No, this is good.
Okay. Good.
You have me, Mike. That's good.
Actually, a little bit down. Sorry, it went back to.
Look at this sound guy. He's just tweaking the sound as we're
Tiny bit
in
down.
real time. He's tweaking.
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay,
good.
cool. We're good.
Hey, so Sam, you didn't adjust the volumes on the mics, did you?
No.
Okay, yeah. So just keep an eye out when we're all talking. You can probably bring us down just slightly because we are getting in the red.
Yeah.
Look, we're getting in the
Wow.
red.
Check. We are in
yeah.
the red right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a little hot,
It's a little hot.
as they say in the sound business.
And then if you look at now, here's another good note too. This is good for Sam too, but for anybody in here for podcasting, if you look at visually, his framing looks great. Like Nick's framing looks great, ours looks great. But then if you look at where the light is, his backlight,
Yeah.
you can see that's what I was talking about, where you can see the dark underneath it. So that means that to adjust, like physically, not the light itself. It means the light bar down there
Yeah.
needs to get adjusted to where it's angled proper. So
Okay.
so that it's farther from the wall and then angled down so that you see the gradient. Look behind Roy and me. You see how powerful that is, like from the bottom there up. His should look the same way with his color.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I also have very bad raccoon eyes, so if we could get another light up in here.
That's John. No, we're
Roy
it's fine.
loves the ominous
Okay,
podcast
great.
lighting. When Roy and I were designing the podcast studio, I was like, I kind of want it to look like, like Bad Friends podcast. And Roy's like, I want it to look like Senator Palpatine. I want Star Wars on the Death Star.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's funny. How's that, John?
Even a little bit lower on where his light's focused at, like below his elbow, because it's got to look off screen. So if it looks dark at the bottom of the frame, it needs to look like. There you go. Oh yeah. Wait.
Let me see if I can.
Keep going. No, you were there. There you go.
Oh,
Like, something like that. Like, but even that, like, you want it to start off screen. So I know he adjusted his chair, so it fucked everything up. But that's,
Sorry.
that's great. That works.
I don't know
Sam.
how
That
podcasts work.
That's a good rule of thumb.
Today's
go.
But Sam-
podcast is sponsored by Coors Light.
Sam,
The new
Sam,
hat's
you-
available here that John's showing off.
You got that, right?
Coors Light.
You see what we're going with?
Totally.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was looking at
And
it.
if
Wow,
we're-
that was a huge learning experience for everyone.
And so
I
Sam-
learned a lot during that.
So if that looks
Yeah.
right there
I
too,
learned
like,
nothing.
is it explained proper in the SOP?
Oh, yeah, totally.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know
cool.
what you're talking about.
All right.
We're working on a full
Hey,
thing.
I didn't know you were gonna be here today.
Yeah.
oh yeah, John's the co-host. With me.
You texted me.
Or
I thought
host.
you.
I thought you
here.
were just a guest on the show once.
Oh no, dude.
'Cause
He
it's just the two
started
of
out.
you.
He started as a guest, and then I just promoted him to doing the show with me. So
Oh.
you're actually our first guest.
And this is an audition to replace John.
Yeah, dude.
It could go in circles.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
so no one can replace John.
But someone can
Never.
replace you, so watch your step.
Oh my bad. There's someone outside already. Another thing.
You
We're
don't know
auditioning
Dave, the
people
sound
right
mixer?
now.
He's
Yeah.
he's also
funny.
out of work and he's got a lot of free time. So,
But yeah, so you're our first guest. All right, welcome
Oh.
everybody. It's Nick. He's our sound guy. So the reason why we had him on the show today is because we just want to interview Nick and talk to Nick and how great he is at doing sound. That's it. And he came in here immediately and knew how to tweak the sound.
he's
So
also pretty funny. He's good. He's good at just.
he's
talk to you.
hilarious.
We have a lot of laughs.
He's acted in in our
Things.
in a commercial for us as well. He's actually acted in a commercial for us. He played the sound guy on set.
He's got great time. That's how I met you. Was on set. You and I
Yeah.
were riffing behind the scenes, and I was like, "This guy knows how to riff."
Yeah.
I was like, this guy also seems to know how to riff.
And
Yeah.
we just hit it off.
Yeah.
That's why we had him on here, because we have two riff masters.
A couple riff masters. What about you? That's 3 riff masters.
Yeah.
Sam can riff too. I was riffing with Sam earlier.
Yeah.
She probably calls me Unc a lot in her head, but out loud she riffs really well.
I learned from your
Riff
podcast
master.
that you're very. I didn't realize you're so subtle with your comedy. And very,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I like everything very subtle. But let's get
I
into
did
it. So
the
what we're
opposite
looking
the first time.
what we're looking at right here. This is what we're looking at right here. Do you know what this is? Do you recognize this, Nick?
This is my first experience with a Tigheland production.
That's right.
Pouring rain.
Tell us about it.
It was great. I came in to record mostly sounds of the football noises, and I think I mic'd up maybe the coach. And it just started pouring rain, and we were all wearing like ponchos and
Yeah.
running around. It was cool.
What was how do I stop this thing from doing a play? Maybe I can go like this.
It's like a John Mayer song, dude. You can't stop that.
Here,
train.
hold on. Here we go like this.
Nope.
I don't listen to John.
Oh
Mayer.
yeah, there's
You got
what's
it.
his name?
Great blues guitarist.
Yeah, it's go like this.
I know who he is.
I think that's John Mayer right there, actually.
Oh,
That's what's his name? We should actually get him on the show. He was
You're watching We Should Get Him on the Show, starring Roy Tighe, who every episode will tell you who's got to get on the show.
Only dudes.
Like while you have a guest here, it's like being on a date and being like, you know who I really want to talk to? Here's this girl.
no, we have
Please don't hit my mic.
Huh?
You just hit my mic.
Did I hit it?
Yeah.
Did I quit
so
it?
here
Your foot.
I quit it.
this
though.
is what he was talking about. So that was actually Danny. But this was my introduction to.
There's Steph. We got to get Steph on the show.
We'll get Steph on the show.
Yeah,
this was my introduction to working with Nick. You worked with Adam, our producer, first on like a short film or something?
Yeah, I
Is
worked
that
with
what
them,
it was?
a couple of shorts and some like a web series with him and John.
That's right. John Pope?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So we worked with our DP before.
yeah, multiple times. We did like a month-long series.
What was it? Was that the
It's
film?
called The Filth.
Oh, I did the post on that.
Oh, did
and
you?
got a producing credit. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that's how we knew. That's how I found out about you, because we were going like, okay, first when you're like doing production, one of the hardest things is like finding people you can work with that kind of understand what you're doing and like kind of get it, and then people that are like available. And like I always noticed in my production career, one of the hardest jobs to always fill was finding a good AD and finding someone good at sound. It was always something that like, I don't know if everyone else has that experience, but that's always been my experience, is always finding a sound guy that I was like, man, I got to find a sound guy. I have another guy, Mike, who also does sound, but
Microphone.
he's busy. He's a good sound guy. So it's like he's busy all the time as well. Like
I'm
you
mediocre, so I'm pretty free.
No,
I came
you're
here
great.
immediately.
Nick just told us, he's like, my schedule's pretty open right now. You're like, well, he's really busy right now.
Yeah.
Nick,
No,
you're our first choice.
We tried to get Mike.
I'm
but
trying to find a photo of him on set.
There's none.
We'll look for the boom pole. There's Emily. But anyways, yeah.
I
So
thought that was
you
a
were,
National Geographic picture of Emily. That's hilarious. I was like, what? How did that get in this shot?
like, he was talking about it was raining. This was the setup. But yes, the hard part is finding people to fill these positions. Like, and sound for me has always been something that I struggled of like finding. It's such a unique thing, and I love sound guys because of like the art of making sound. So here's how I got introduced to you. Adam was actually, we were looking for a sound guy. We didn't have anyone. Adam was like, oh, I know this guy, Nick. I've worked with him. And I was like, okay, cool. Is he good? Like, does he kind of know the way we run things? Like, we just need someone who's like, got the full package, not going to nickel and dime us over every little thing, just going to come out and just do the job. And he's like, yeah, no, trust me, Nick's great. And I was like, all right, great. And then the first job we offered him, we asked him to work at a reduced rate.
It's true.
So Adam hit him up and was like, all right, cool, Nick's in. And so then that's
how you promote Nick. You're like, you know how we got Nick? He said yes to being shortchanged.
It was deferred rate.
He's going to use this as an advertisement for himself?
Yeah.
This goes on his website.
Hey, what happened to my photos?
So it turns out there's no photos of me from that day.
Yeah, do you even exist? Is this some sort of is this an ayahuasca podcast?
Yeah.
This never happened.
This thing always gets all screwed up. Ever since Steve Jobs died.
There's an air conditioner.
Yeah, finally. But anyways, let's get back to our photo here. I always do this in the middle of the podcast.
Mom, if you're watching, I just want to say, hey, this is my first podcast. I don't know if you watch podcasts, but
You can watch this one.
yeah, watch this one.
But anyways, so back to my story. Is as long as it is so then this was the first job that we introduced on set. I didn't even really see you until like a very specific moment. I remember it was like we were all getting ready to go. We started filming, like you were already kind of on it. You already had, I think, just kind of people wired up and you were just kind of with the boom. And then it started pouring rain right in the middle of it. So we were all like, okay, this kind of sucks now. It's like pouring rain out. And then I remember we were like all wondering like, okay, what are we going to do? Like we're getting behind schedule. What's the plan? And then we were like, hey, we can't wait for the rain to go away or else we're just not going to get this done. So I was talking to the client, and what we settled on was like, okay, since we're doing all this like football workout kind of stuff where the football players are going to like, you know, be doing this like training montage, I just switched it around. I was like, okay, that's it. Like the training montage, we're just going to do out in the rain. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to do it out in the rain, and then it'll look cool for the footage, and it'll just kind of be mixed in.
These guys train so hard, like rain, sun, or sunshine, or whatever they say, you know?
Yeah.
They're out there doing it.
Like Marines.
Nothing
easiest day was
them.
yesterday.
Easiest day was yesterday. Life is terrible. I hate everything. It's so tough.
I was going to ask, so
gonna
when you see the final commercial, I don't think you see any of the rain,
We'll watch
right?
it. I'll show you some of
Okay,
it.
yeah.
You do slightly.
Okay.
But anyway, so long story short, taking forever. It was pouring rain like this. I keep saying long story short, and it's
That's
just
not
taking
me.
longer.
Long story, not very short at all, to be honest with you.
That's me and John. But look at that, she's soaked. That yeah, he's soaked.
She's soaked.
And
He's
the
soaked. It's a new
pop-ups
series
kept
coming to Netflix.
we were in these like little pop-ups and they kept leaking too. So we're
Yeah.
trying to like
Yeah, trying to hide under them. But
the
anyway,
thing
so
with
I was like,
rain.
let's just
It's wet.
shoot during the rain. And I remember just being like, okay, let's go. Let's just get this done now. And like yelling. And I just remember being like, I remember just looking over at you like, Nick, get your gear. Let's go. And you were just like, the look on your face was like, I'm ready. And you just like hustled out there. You had your full rain gear on. You had your boom pole and everything. And we just knocked it out. And then I remember after the shoot, I specifically talked to Adam because we always kind of like talk about crew, like what happened, like is there anything like that I should know about, or you know, is there ways that maybe we can adapt for the next shoot, whatever it is. Me and Adam always do like a briefing, and I remember being like, "Oh, Nick was awesome." And he was like, "Oh yeah, Nick's great. I told you." And I was like, he's like, "I knew you'd like it." And I was like, "No, Nick's awesome and he does his job." And what I like about you, Nick, is that you have that attitude where like you're gonna problem solve, and you always tell me when sound is off. You always tell me that. Like even on the shoot we just did just before Christmas, and I remember the squeaky wheel.
oh yeah.
And you were like, "Hey Roy, like I'm picking that up," and I'm always like, "Oh, great, thank you." And then I called
We're
out
gonna
because
roll anyway.
Yeah, that is you. We'll fix it in post. Andy, figure it out. But no, because I when I'm listening to comms, like comms aren't always the best.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I have them on and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm hearing something, but I'm like so focused on like the shot or the performance that I'm not paying attention to like, is the sound good? And that's what I've always liked about Nick, is that you actually do care. Like you're listening and you're not just being like, all right, well the sound doesn't sound great, and you're not saying anything. You always speak up.
To a fault maybe.
No, it's great. For me, it's great because like you see me on set, I'm very vocal. Like I'm always the one like kind of yelling. Like I'm like acting like kind of like an AD at the same time. All right, let's go. We're behind. Everyone go. And then I remember you'll look at me sometimes and you'll always nod, be like.
It's true. It's a classic.
But no,
you just
I always
described like a professional sound man. You're like, you always get good sound. When it's not good, you tell me it's sound. And when we're rolling, you actually say,
but
you're like rolling.
well, because
You're not creepy.
Yeah. So no, for me, it's difficult because like I come, well, and you too, John. Like we come from such a like independent background where like it started with us just doing everything ourselves and never really working with professionals. Like that's how my career started, was just doing it. And then all of a sudden it's like, I'm working with Alcatel, then TCL. And it's like, you're having to bring on these other professionals. And it's like, I don't know. Like I only lasted a couple months in film school. I've never been on a professional set except for my own.
Do you think it makes you more
dang.
grateful than someone that like grew up on set or something like that? Or that someone that got to like in film school, like start off working with all these like professional structure, even, I mean, like the fact that you did like what they call it now, what guerrilla, like run and gun filmmaking. Because to me, I feel like it makes me appreciative, even just going to a crafty table and be like, wow, there's like gum and 2 different kinds of drinks is exciting, you know? Because you're just used to being like, no one brought anything except for like some paper towel, some tape, maybe an extra battery somewhere, you know.
Oh, okay. Great. Thanks. Look at that. She told me my hand was in the shot.
What are you doing?
But I'm pointing with this hand.
Yeah.
You're
blocking
Look at I'm poking
The whole
Nick
shot
right
just-
now.
You can squish his head, kids in the hall style.
Yeah, kids in the hall.
I'm squishing your head. I'm squishing your head.
But
Please
yes.
drop.
So the question is like, does it make you more grateful? I think in a way, like I always took it as like a handicap because I was like, well, I've never been on a professional set. The only sets I've been on are my own. Like I really haven't, you know? So I was always just like, I think it's a good way in the sense that I've had to learn the hard way through like people who don't speak up. Like I was just talking about with you, how you'll speak up and say, yeah, the audio, we're getting a hum. You'll say that to me a lot. Hey, we're getting a hum, or we're hearing something outside. Hold for the airplane, hold for the lawnmower. Like you're always calling that out for me, which I greatly appreciate. Because like, again, I'm not always hearing it. So I think I've had to learn the hard way, which is good because then when I find people that like, I know the difference because I'm like looking at it as like, well, why wouldn't you just say that? You know what I mean? And I get it. Most sound guys would be like, well, if he was a good sound guy, he would, but I've worked with good sound guys and they haven't. Or they're just like, they get frustrated because things start getting intense on set or like they're not going away. And then people have sometimes attitudes where they're like, well, I guess it's just as good as it's going to be. And they stop like putting in that extra effort.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm always been grateful for our crew that everyone, no matter what is going on, they're still putting that extra effort. And you're one of those guys.
I appreciate that you're one of those directors. Not every that understands sound and what you have to work with in post.
Yeah.
And I think because we've worked together for like a year now.
Yeah.
We kind of know like if there is a problem like a hum, like I could probably even just look at you. Do you already know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Okay. And then Andy's there too, and we know whether or not we can like deal with it in post.
Yeah, and that's what I love is like with our crew and like you fitting in so well. It's actually been 2 years. You've been working on this for 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's, I mean, pretty good.
Wow.
But yes, you and Andy are always like, you and like you'll talk to Andy, like who you know is my post guy and runs DIT as well, but he's the one editing. So it's like, again, those are like the little things that I like look for in people that I want to work with on whatever level. And it's like you're like going that extra mile to be like, oh, I'm going to talk to Andy. Hey, Andy, let's talk about that. Hey, Roy, like you're there communicating. You're not just being like, yeah, I recorded it. It's not my department. I hate that attitude. I hate when people come on set and they're like, not my department. It's like, I don't care. That's in the way.
In defense of some of those people,
Yeah.
though, like they it's like, you know, when you look at someone, you're like, oh, you've been hurt, haven't you? You know, like it's like someone that does that, like that has that attitude, is because like this is a cutthroat, weird industry. Hollywood was born out of an exploitive, weird thing. It's it's magical and wonderful, and we're all addicted to it, like Coca-Cola. But it was born out of an exploitive thing. So like some of those people that do that, like, okay, cool, they're used to being treated like being objectified.
Yeah.
And they don't realize like, oh, I'm not the kind of person that objectifies you, but they've just been abused so many times. This is like dating or being friends with someone. Like, oh, you've been abused so much. It's like you're not connecting with like, I'm not here to abuse you, man. Like I want to treat you nice. So not defending that action, but like a lot of those people that are like that on set or like that to work with, it's because they have been exploited. You know, it's coming from comedy too. Like it's like comics get treated like crap usually a few times before they become someone that you're like, oh man, like unreliable. It's like, well, nothing paid off being reliable for certain people. You know what I mean? So Nick, thankfully, is super cool like that. But like, yeah, working with sound mixer or anybody like on set, we're like, that guy didn't.
But he also brings all of his own gear. Like Nick shows up anytime I need to like talk to him about wages. He's always flexible. Obviously, he has boundaries. He's not going to be like come out and be like work out for nothing. But I'm saying is that he always comes out and brings a good attitude. And you always have your own gear. You always have the comms. Like whatever I ask for, your response to me or Adam. Because like the hard part is like Adam's producing, so he's dealing with all the people going, oh man, do you have extra budget for that? Like they're always asking for like a little bit of extra thing. Where when we're dealing with crew, I always let Adam know like, hey, when you're emailing crew, let them know like this is the rate, this is what you're expected to bring. So it's like we're not getting those emails that are like, hey, you know, can we get some? Is there any extra money for this kind of stuff? Where like I feel like with you always you don't do that. You just kind of understand what we're doing, and if we do need to, you know, and then if we are just paying you a regular rate, we will. But you're always working with us on the budget, and you bring all of your own gear. So I'd like to know your thoughts on what it's like working with us.
Hey,
you don't have to compliment us either.
Oh, I wasn't going to.
I told you he's a dry riffer. All right. He'll break some hearts, but you'll get some giggles.
It's good. I think your shoots are always you pack a lot in one day. So if someone's not used to like your style, and also like you expect people to be always ready and like ready to go, and you don't want to be waiting for people. Yeah. So if you're on your A game, I think it's fine, and like you have a lot of the same crew too. So it's like everybody understands each other. Like the different departments, just because we've always been on your shoots. But they're very, high pace. You go. But I can keep up. And I think the hardest day was probably the USC one. But I'm also the most proud of that one.
What's next?
Yeah, that was the football field. That was like a lot going on that day.
That was brutal.
And it was like 100 degrees, I think.
Here, let me find. That one.
I was miking Justin Herbert, and his mic kept falling off because he was just like drenched in sweat. I had to keep like wiping him with this like towel. But
just you and Justin Herbert's chest.
Here, let's pull it up. What do you mean? What do you tell that story? What?
He was just like drenched in sweats. The mic kept falling off, so I had to keep wiping his towel because you want to use like an alcohol swab, and then like because I couldn't put it to his shirt, it would show in the light.
Here. This is the. Here, let's actually watch the spot.
Okay.
So here it is.
What's next?
Temperature delta. What's next?
I'll tell you what's next. It starts with a thing. The next big
Can you turn
thing.
that up?
Something that will blow your...
Mine.
Pretty good.
Edison made a bulb. Oppenheimer made a bomb. TCL made a phone.
Your next phone. Get it?
Wait, TCL makes phones?
And tablets, babe. And they both got this next paper display.
Did you say next paper?
Next paper.
Next paper.
Next paper, which means no glare. Feels and looks like paper except without the stairs.
Read outside.
Easy on the eyes.
You won't believe its size.
And all at a fraction of the cost of those other guys.
I'm Sam, and I just saw him.
And wait until you unleash the power of Next Vision.
That's spelled N-X-T. Why'd they drop the E? It's the lip schooler. Duh.
That's
So
funny.
scrap Riz.
Right here.
Next down in the dictionary. Next to next. Then pass it on. The next time someone asks,
That's the extent of Justin Herbert. All that
Now you'll know.
sweat that you had to deal with. That's funny.
Oh, did you cut his line? He had like a line, I think.
Yeah, he did. We cut it way down, actually. So your audio didn't even make it in. Here, I'll actually show you the... Let's look at the photos here of it.
Just wiped him over and over for no reason.
Hold on. Just tell
These people are like, can this sound guy get away from
Did you want to talk to your mom again real quick? Mom.
That's funny.
Nah, she doesn't watch podcasts.
Hold on. I'm going to go
You want to
here.
watch this one that you're on?
Where's what's next? There it is. Okay. So this you're talking about.
My mom either.
This is the...
I auditioned for all three of those guys' shots. I didn't get any of them.
Yeah.
They said my stomach was too wacky.
Yeah, just a lot going on. 'Cause
Oh,
it was-
there you are.
Oh, wow. A shot of me. Hey,
There it
that's
is.
me, everybody. Hey, if you don't know who I am, I'm the guy in the photo right now. That's what I look like normally.
The guy,
Yeah,
with
he's-
the guy with the Y on his chest? That's you?
That's John, actually, a few years back.
Oh, there's
Oh,
no
baby.
little baby. Okay, where is... Oh, there you are again. Hey, so tell us the story then. Okay, so what was going on? So here it is.
So-
This is when we were on the field. It was intense.
Yeah.
And what's hilarious, that was only in the commercial for what? Like, we just watched it like 3
Yeah.
seconds.
He cut his line.
Two,
yeah.
maybe three?
So that was probably one of the hardest, most challenging scenes I've ever done in a while. Just because the heat,
There you are.
we're at USC, it's like a big campus, just even getting there. There's 2 units. I was doing the field, and then there's another sound
You're the
mixer.
one who brought on the other sound mixer.
Yeah, I
too,
brought on
right?
the other sound mixer.
Yeah, we had 2 units that day.
Yeah,
and
so-
you were on a unit with
Yeah.
us, right? And then you had your buddy do the B unit.
Yep,
He
with
was
John.
great. He was great, by the way.
Yeah, Stu's great.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
just a lot with the heat. And then there was like, obviously there's always like time crunches.
Mm-hmm.
We had like a lot of extras. It was a walk and talk, kind of like Warner.
Yeah.
With, had to have her lines clean and then Justin. And then Justin just kept having issues with like his sweat. And I had to go to his skin because it was like, you could see through the shirt with the sun.
Oh, yeah.
And so I had to like wipe him, and then you use an alcohol swab to dry it out. And then once it sticks to the alcohol swab, once it's dry, it should stay.
Yeah.
But it kept like, he was so sweaty, it
was
was like
just
hard to
pressing
get
it
there.
right off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what was it? It must have been like, I don't know, it had to have been like 90 degrees out there.
Yeah.
It felt like it because it was like, it's not natural grass. So
Yeah.
the heat's just radiating off.
Oh, it's just baking plastic.
Yeah.
It's baking plastic.
And the
You're
other
just
problem
inhaling
with like heat like that is like because he was so sweaty, I had the mic pack, I think either like I think it's maybe a waist strap or
Right
clip
here?
to him. And
Right in here?
when it gets really sweaty, it's hard to get the RF to be like solid just
Yeah.
because it messes with it. So I had to be like really close to him, otherwise his
Hold on.
lines maybe
Look
have
at this
issues.
guy. Look at this guy.
Yeah, so
Look at
that's
him.
me.
He's
And I was
just-
booming this. Normally you'd
Look at
have
that.
like a boom op do this job for me, but I was doing both.
Oh, yeah, you were
in the
having
heat,
to-
it was kind of hard to like.
Hey, so question for you. With that kind of stuff, are you then, so you don't have to worry about peaking, are you just kind of recording your audio a little bit low and then we can just enhance it in post so you don't get like a peak, or does that not even matter for you guys?
I kind of just said it. I am doing some adjustments during the pending, but yeah, usually I can get a feel of like where people, unless they like improv and shout all of a sudden maybe, but there's pretty good limiters on the mixer they have, but.
Yeah, because you also did the shot here where we all, remember we had the crowd be like, what's next?
Yeah, I think I probably had to turn that way down.
So how are you doing that actually? Like, so say if you're in a scene and like she was doing like the walk and talk, and then what if she had to be like, what if she had a line where she was like yelled high in the middle, and like how do you do that if you don't have a mixer? Like how are you adjusting for that?
It depends on the scene. Yeah, if it's like this, a dramatic scene where they're whispering that goes to yelling, sometimes I am adjusting it so it just doesn't peak too hard on the yell.
Hold on.
But maybe the whisper
Who's
will be a
this
little
guy?
bit.
Look at that smile. That
Oh.
sums him up right there.
That's me.
That sums him up right there. Like just smiling, got his boom pole, having a blast.
It's called
Look,
acting, folks.
Yeah, look, he's even got his hand on the other guy's arm just to like.
That's Del Mar's arm.
Yeah.
He's resting it on Del Mar.
Yeah, he's just.